Hello and welcome to Rosie's Rise. Thank you so much for coming back. If you watched my previous video, I love the support, especially in these early stages. Today, I'm going to share with you guys my broccoli black rice Buddha bowl with a cashew cheese sauce. Cashew cheese sauce? What? Yes, it's real. If you haven't heard of it, I am going to share this amazing recipe with you. It's easy, it's healthy, it's tasty. I'm excited. You should be excited. So let's get Buddha bowling. Right, so first step, we're gonna cook this black rice. I've got 1 cup of black rice. Just popping it in my saucepan. I got 2 cups of water. So whatever rice you're using, you double the water. Ooh, waterfall up in here. And then I'm just gonna add some sea salt. I reckon, a good pinch, Don't be shy. Season that salt. Season that salt. Season that rice. And then there we go. Pop it on the hob. Pop. Turn it on. So I'm gonna start with a medium-high heat to start with. And then when it comes to the boil, I'm gonna bring it right down so it's simmering. Right, so step 2. We are gonna be seasoning and roasting our chickpeas. So I've drained my chickpeas, I've rinsed them off, and I'm just gonna set them out on a baking tray. And then I'm gonna get all my different seasonings. I like to go quite crazy with the seasonings at this point because, I don't know, man, it's chickpeas, you gotta spice them up. So I'm gonna start with 2 heaped teaspoons, actually no, 2 teaspoons of the paprika. And this is smoky paprika. You can get plain paprika, sweet paprika, I haven't actually worked with on this, so I don't know guys, you decide. I got this oregano garlic. You can just use normal oregano, it's really not that big a deal. But I found this and I was like, wow, 2 in 1, why not? And again, 2 teaspoons of this. Now it looks quite heavy with the seasoning, but I feel like chickpeas just need that extra bit of help. The cumin, oh man, okay. I want 1 teaspoon of the cumin. Whoops. Again, crazy with the seasoning, but I love it. So that's 1 teaspoon of the cumin, ground. And then the next thing, this is actually, I found this in the supermarket. I'm not sure what you guys have, but it's bacon seasoning. I love it. It's smoky barbecue, even better. If you can't find it, really, it's not the end of the world. You've got the smoky paprika going on, so that should be enough. For me, this was just an extra bit of, bacon flavor. Hello. And I'm gonna go half a teaspoon of that. And if you can find it, oh my lord, high five. It is the bomb. And then chilies, I like a bit of heat. If you're not a fan, you don't need to add. So I'm gonna go a 1/4 teaspoon of the chili flakes. Right? So we got all our different seasonings. It looks like a lot, but trust me, it works. And then with the olive oil, I never actually measure this part. So for anyone that needs, a measurement, like that's how you live your life, no shame, I love it. So I would say half a tablespoon of olive oil. Sometimes I go extra and it works. And then this part, you can use your hands, you can use a spoon, whichever. I'm gonna use my hands. I'm just gonna feel those ingredients. I'm just gonna feel them. Don't worry, it's all consensual, it's all good. Boop, this one nearly got away. Make sure they're all nice and coated. And then we're gonna spread these guys out. So the idea is that we're gonna roast them at 180 degrees Celsius. And we want them to get, if you do it right, they should actually be crunchy. So you spread them out, you don't want them all together. Spread them out. Obviously I gotta wash my hands. And then you pop in the oven 180 for 10 to 15 minutes, and we'll check them at that point. Right, so we got our chickpeas in the oven, we got our rice cooking away. If you haven't noticed at this point, we are multitasking. That's right, I'm just getting you guys to think about all the different layers. The next layer is gonna be our broccoli. What we're gonna do with this, we're gonna chop it up, we're gonna cook it 1 or 2 ways. If you got a vegetable steamer, yes, have fun. Life is easy, life is cruisy. If you don't, you're gonna be like me and you're gonna get some water to the boil. You're gonna cook it a couple of minutes and then you're gonna throw it in some ice water to make sure that broccoli doesn't overcook. Right, so we chopped up our broccoli, and now we're just gonna pop it in this boiling water. Oh, watch out, it is hot. And that will be, I reckon, 4 minutes. Again, if you prefer that softer texture, you can cook it for longer. Right, so broccoli's been cooking for just under 4 minutes. Now I'm gonna drain this, and you'll see, I don't know if you can see, but I'm actually saving the water because I'm gonna use it for our cashews. And then just straight into a cold water bath just to stop that broccoli from cooking. And yeah, once that cools down, then we can just grab all our broccoli pieces and then pop them back in our colander. That's what it is. There you go. And that's our broccoli, and we can just put that to one side. But that's broccoli done. Right, so I reckon the chickpeas are ready. I actually added an extra 5 minutes onto them. They are pretty crispy, which is what I want. So that came to 20 minutes in total, guys. So there you go. Woo! Shake them chickpeas. These guys are crispy. They are tasty. I just sneaked one, just to let you know. And yeah, they are seasoned. Okay, so now for my favorite part, the cashew cheese sauce. This is where the magic happens. This is where the impossible happens, right? So I've got half a cup of cashews, unroasted, unsalted, just natural cashew nuts. Pop them in a saucepan. Even that's quite big, but hey, work with what you got, no stress. And then I'm just gonna add some water just to cover the cashews. Like so. And then, yeah, we are gonna pop this on the hob, cover it with a lid, bring it to a boil, and leave it there for 10 minutes. Cashew nut sauce continuation. Right, so our cashew nuts have been boiling for about 10 minutes. I took them off, I drained them, and again, I kept that water, okay? We're gonna keep that water, keep it going, right? So we got our cashews in here. I'm using a NutriBullet, so quite a high-powered processor. If you've got a food processor, you can use that too. Just bear in mind that it may be a bit more grainy due to the cashews, but it's still pretty epic, right? So we got our cashews in here. I'm gonna start with half a cup of the water. I always find that I add more throughout. And I'm gonna squeeze 1 lemon. Where'd you get that lemon? Someone's got a lemon tree. Oh, did I just drop that? Yeah. So 1 lemon, and I've got 1/3 of a cup of nutritional yeast flakes. These are pretty common. I can find them in pretty much any supermarket. It seems like a lot, but I reckon you do need to use quite a bit for these. A good pinch of salt. Again, once you blitz it, you can taste it and then adjust here and there. And I'm gonna go with 1/4 teaspoon of cumin, ground cumin powder. Right, I'm pretty happy with that. Just get the last squeeze of lemon. And then we're gonna close that lid. And I'm gonna just shake it so that nothing's kind of stuck. And I'm gonna blitz it. Okay, that's quite high power. Just looking at it, I can tell it's quite thick, so I'm probably gonna add some more water. Yeah, that's super thick, which is no problem, but I want it more saucy. Honestly, every time that it just gets that taste, I swear. So yeah, more water. I like it quite runny. So that was probably about a cup of water I used. And I actually want some more lemon. I just love the lemony flavor. And some more sea salt, just a tiny bit. So I reckon that was just under half a teaspoon of salt I used. Again, just shake it. Right, we are here. Buddha bowl assembly. Get in position. Yes, okay. So I'm gonna start with my black rice. I've done enough to serve probably about 4, maybe 5, depending on your serving size. But that was about a spoonful of black rice. Oh geez, maybe a bit more. Then we got our lovely green broccoli plus the stems. Controversial. La 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 la. I love it. Ooh, extra one. That's for me. And then we got our crunchy chickpeas. Roasted with all the spicy spice. There we go. Hello. And then just for extra, I've got different kind of seeds going on. I just feel this is what the internet wants. Pumpkin seeds. Oh wow. What a bowl. What a bowl! Oh, what's this? Some hemp seeds. I just found these the other day. I didn't even know they were a thing, but they are. Do they add anything? Nah, probably the name. And there we go. And I'm just gonna bit more lemon just because guys, I'm crazy about lemon. So if you're not, avoid that. And then, the cheese sauce. Here we go, cheese sauce drizzle. Ooh, oh God, oh Lord. Nachos, cashews. I love this stuff, so I go overboard, but hey, you do what you gotta do. So here we are. We went bowling and we got our Buddha bowl. I guess if I'm gonna sign off on this, I'm gonna be tasting it. You know, gotta make sure that it all is right before I send it out to the public, to you guys. So here we go. Let's get some rice. Let's get some chickpeas. Some broccoli. Shoot, that's a big piece of broccoli, but I'm committed. That's real. That's a real shot. That's really good. Keep it in. Guys, that cheese sauce, even if you just make the cheese sauce, just make it. Like, trust me, cashew nuts, it sounds crazy. If you haven't heard it before, it is a really popular thing right now. But if you haven't heard it before, try the cheese sauce. It's so good, so healthy. And yeah, I'm gonna sign off on that. This is Rosie's Life. If you liked my video, please like it. If you like my channel and you like my whole vibe, please subscribe, please. Now I'm just fooling. Thank you so much for watching Rosie's Life.